It's Catherine, your lecturer, just taking you through how to submit an assignment once you've typed it and you want to submit it. So I've written my assignment and now I'm going into the submission space. You'll see on the left hand side, I've done introduction, I've done the readings for module 1, I've done my table, task 3, task 4 and task 5. So these dots are green, which has opened up this dot here for me. So I've researched and I've written this assignment. Some tips in terms of what you can do to prepare for any given assignment. I first went to the assessment tab over here. I waited for it to load. And then I went into the assignment that I'm preparing to submit. It tells me I must write an assignment with 300 words, considering 6 approaches to counseling depression. Choose 3 that resonate with you most significantly and share why the 3 chosen approaches would be most effective, considering my own culture and context. I've done research in the textbooks and study materials that have been suggested, plus my Module 1 orientation and introduction. I've done an introduction of plus minus 50 words, and I've made sure that my word count is 300. I have in-text citation plus a works cited list according to SATS SPLS standards. And once I've submitted my assignment, I'm going to wait and see other student submissions, and I'm going to make sure I do 2 times student replies. I'm going to read the submission, I'm going to greet and comment, and I'm going to say something that stood out to me. I'm going to respectfully challenge some of the thinkings, and I'm going to link my comments to any academic resources, and I'm going to close with an encouragement. Right, so I've read that. Then, in addition to that, as I prepare for this assignment, I always try to find what's in the rubric, and that you will see I went back to counseling approaches where I'm going to submit, and I'm going to go to assessment criteria. That's what we call a rubric. Then I'll see what I'm going to be marked for out of 5 points here. The student identifies 3 of the 6 approaches to counseling depression and explained why they resonate with them. So I must make sure I cover that point well with academic referencing, and that's going to be something out of 5. Then the next section, approaches to cultural and context effectiveness. The student explained why 3 chosen approaches were most effective considering their culture and context. That's another 5 points. Presentation, have I got nice headings? Is my font in Arial 12 font? Is there good line spacing? Have I kept to my word count? The post included a short introduction conclusion. There's in-text citation, works cited list that have informed the student's thinking. That's for 5 points. Then for another 5 points is that I have made 2 times student replies, engaging with 2 students' posts. Right, so that I know is my assessment criteria. Now before I submit, I'm going to subscribe to forum. That means I will get other students' replies and I'll be notified. Right, so now I go and I want to submit my assignment. You go to where it says discussion and then this underlined section, counseling depression. So because I'm going to submit in this space. So I click that. Right. It says this is a question and answer forum. To see other replies, you must first post your replies. I've first got to post my assignment. So I scroll down and I look to where it says reply. It says I must have 208 words. Don't worry about that. Just click reply. And then right at the bottom here, right, you click advanced. Now advanced gives me other options like my font and if I wanted to add a video or an attachment or anything like that. Okay, so now I'm going to address dear lecturer and fellow students, please find my assignment below. Okay, so now I'm going to go to my assignment that I pre-wrote. I've done a cover page that says that I've written it, my course code, who's my lecturer, and the date of submitting. I've then got my introduction, selected approaches and cultural contrast effectiveness, my conclusion, and my works cited list. I copy this and then I go back to my space where I'm submitting and I paste it in that space. Okay, I then double check, so I go through each section. Have I addressed? Okay, the assignment is by me. There's my introduction, my selection approaches, my conclusion is there, and my works cited list. I think that's a little bit too big. I'm going to see if I can reduce it. Let's color, size. I wanted 12. There we go, that's better. And I'm going to make it bold. Right, I'm happy with what I've submitted. If you wanted to, you could also submit it as an attachment. So what you do there is you can drag and drop. I'm just going to do both forms so that everyone knows what to do. So I'm going to go to where I've saved my assignment, and I've saved it there, and I'm going to simply drag and drop it into this space. So I'm just going to show you the different options. So I'm going to drag and drop into that space. Right. Then in my heading, it says counseling depression, and I'm going to say my name, Catherine Falconer. That's my submission, right? So now I'm going to make it big again. Right. So you don't have to submit both. You can just copy and paste your assignments into that space. I've just done both so that you can see how it's done. Right. Now, I'm going to post to forum. So I click that. Then I double check my assignment again. And I'm happy with that. So I've posted, that's my assignment, posted to forum. In some cases, it will ask you to submit the assignment and you've got to make sure it's not sitting in draft form. So it'll give you options where you've got to tick, click, and submit until it's all the way submitted. So now I know that it's submitted, and now I'm going to wait for other students to submit, and then I will reply to the assignment. I hope this helps you. God bless you.